chicken. Look at what we're willing to do to this oh-so-tasty critter. We fry it or roast it. We might barbecue it or grill it. Yeah, all tasty options by themselves. Just like corn. Boiled, roasted, grilled, that's all good. But today, the Goddess is going to show how the perfect marriage of these individually wonderful food stars. It's chicken corn chowder, and you're watching the Gamer Gourmet with Goddess of Straw.
Okay, today we're making chicken corn chowder. This is a special request recipe by my good friend Floyd. And we're going to start this off with using about a half a pound worth of bacon. This is going to render out a bit. Now this is not only going to add additional meat to the soup, or to the chowder, but it's also going to provide us with some cooking fat and give us a nice smoky, salty flavor to it. Now I actually have a full pound here, or pretty close to a full pound here, but I'm only using half of it. I'm saving the rest of this for another recipe. Now once this renders down, we're gonna get to actually cooking up our veggie and actually getting everything going on adding our herbs, garlic, and getting everything in our chowder good and going. And we're just gonna fast forward a touch here and get everything ready to go. Our bacon has rendered out quite a bit here. We're going to add the onions. Justin's gonna do that for me. You notice the little guy is not here with me tonight. He's behind the camera. This is Justin. He was doing camera work last time. And if it's because you're only seeing half his head, it's because, well, he's a lot taller than me. We just added the onions, and let's go ahead and add the potatoes. Get everything kind of browned off. These are our two longest cooking veggies, so we put those in first. Notice we're going to be doing a lot of fast forwarding on this, just because that would be because this particular dish takes a while to cook. It's good, not fast. But it's awesome for a large group, especially if it's been kind of a rainy day, or if it's a rainy day, snowy day, something like that. Alright, we're back. And we've got our potatoes all nice and brown. They're not completely soft yet, but they'll get there. The onions are just translucent. So Justin is going to go ahead and add the garlic and herbs. In the herbs we have sage, rosemary, and thyme. Don't have any parsley for you Garfunkel fans. Apparently some of the garlic does not want to go in the pan, but we'll force the issue. And in a moment, we're going to wish that we had the ability to do smell-o-vision, because this is going to smell awesome.
Yep.
Okay. Ready, Justin, for the mushrooms. About 4 medium-sized mushrooms, sliced thinly, thanks to my little sous chef Austin, who's also cameraman today. Once again, mentioning that. Say hi, Austin.
Hi. How you doing?
Once we get the mushrooms just softened, we're going to be adding our liquid. So we'll be fast forwarding. Nope, not ready for the chicken yet. We're going to be fast forwarding just a hair and be right back, because my little loyal sous chefs have forgotten to remind me one of the things that makes this chicken corn chowder. Corn. This is white corn that we fire roasted, and it's just been, we've just kept it in the, had about a gallon's worth of it. We've kept it in the freezer, thaw it out as you need it. It makes great filling for soups and all kinds of things. The little garlic, butter, and salt and pepper, and it's also just an awesome side dish all on its own. We got all our veggie friends in the pot. Just wait for everything to get softened and heated through. We'll be ready for liquid and eventually our star of the dish, chicken. We have our veggies heated and softened through at this point. Everything's just smelling heavenly. The three other mouths in this room are practically drooling. I can't speak for the cats though. Adding chicken stock. Now this is not a full box of chicken stock. This is about a half a box worth that I'm adding here. You can add more if you want to, but for the consistency I'm wanting in the chowder, you only need the half box. We're only putting half of that in there. Half cup of heavy cream and
It does not need to be shaken.
a full cup of half and half. And I'm guesstimating, but when you're using a standard measure carton like this, it's really easy to guess because this is a pint. Use half of it, you've got a cup. And if you don't know your liquid measures by now, you didn't pay attention in school. Now I could probably get away with just half and half or just flat out milk, but the half and half and the cream give an extra velvety taste, and it also tightens up a lot quicker than just using milk. And this entire recipe cooks in about an hour, and it takes you about a half an hour to get the veggies the veggies and everything softened and all that. Now, once my milk and once everything comes back up to temperature and it starts to boil, then we're going to add the chicken, because the chicken is going to poach in this liquid. It's going to give more flavor and keep the chicken moist. And our chicken is just 3 boneless, skinless chicken breasts that were cubed up.
Run.
As you can see, our liquid is back up to a boil. So we're going to add our chicken. Now, adding the chicken at this point, it's going to cook. The chicken's going to be poached in the broth. It's going to keep the meat moist. No, that's for something else. Put that back in the fridge.
Okay.
The poaching it in the broth is going to keep it moist. It's going to absorb all the flavor. And for a chicken breast that doesn't have a lot of fat, it tends to be kind of bland as it stands. So, anytime you can cook it in a flavorful liquid, it's probably your best option. Also keeps you from drying out. All right, we covered our chowder. We've let it simmer for about 20 minutes. We've let it continue to cook for about 20 minutes. The potatoes are good and tender. Chicken is cooked through. Now what we're going to do is we're going to kill the heat, and we're going to serve this with a side of crescent rolls and spinach salad. Side dishes are optional. This is actually just a wonderful meal in and of itself.